guys, welcome back to my channel. So for this video I'm going to be doing a get ready with me slash first impressions on the XObeauty highlighters. I got them about probably give or take 2 weeks ago because it generally takes 2 weeks to get to me. I did get the shade and it's only like 2 shades to start off with, so you don't really have too much of a selection. I did get Aurora and Lucent. I don't remember what's what, like you have to refer to Shan's video and she explains the differences between shades. Like they look similar, very similar, but once you play around with them they look slightly different. It doesn't make any sense, like they have their own unique kickback or reflect tones, what helps to find them. I'm also eating pasta that my sister failed to eat. She fell asleep earlier, so she skipped right past dinner, which I slaved over. Technically it's like 2 ingredients. I'm vegetarian, but you still want to eat pasta and enjoy the Italian meals. Definitely put together whatever pasta you like, but then just put some spaghetti sauce with it. Obviously once you drain the pasta, mix it together and you still got yourself some spaghetti. Like it still gives you the same flavour that you would get from regular spaghetti. It's just including the meat. Anyway, so to get started I'm going to pin my hair back. I did wash it, so it looks a bit faded than what it looks like from last time, which last time you saw my hair was obviously when I had coloured it. I have filmed videos in between them, but I'm just contemplating which ones to upload and which ones will get backlash. It ends up still slightly green a little bit because most silvers do either have green undertones or blue undertones. Mine actually has a bit of both because I technically use 2 different greys. Anyway, so to start things off, I'm going to be moisturising my skin. Lush Vanishing Moisturiser. I don't know what it means when it says vanishing. It goes on pretty solid. I don't know. Obviously I worked it in, and obviously my skin is freshly cleansed. Until I can get myself some more Lush skin cleanser, I just finished my mum's herbalism cleanser, which is the greener version of the Angels on Bare Skin, which I have been using, but because I ran out of that as well, I've just been using my sister's rose hip oil stuff. I'll insert a picture so you guys can get a clearer idea. And this stuff does not take long to settle into the skin. Next thing is next. Foundation. I am actually going to just quickly rinse my sponge under the tap, obviously. People would just, use the spray bottle or fish spray. Sponge is fat and impregnated with water. I'm going to take my Maybelline Fit Me range in Classic Ivory. My mum thought it would be a shade a bit too pale for me, but it's actually a little bit tan on me, generally. I'm going to use like a little amount. I don't need to cake my face up. And I do also dampen my sponge just so that I have a more flawless finish to my foundation. According to Kristen Dominique, if you use a lighter hand when you're pouncing the beauty blender on your face, you'll get a much flawless result because you're not like slamming the sponge into your face unless some product is being squished into the sponge. I'm having to remind myself to do just to be gentle with it. Definitely not going for a full coverage look. In fact, I'm not even going to go out today. I'm just doing a video, so I might add a little bit more foundation in certain spots, especially down my neck. And I do also scrape the edges. So I have also been thinking of doing a cleaning up my room video again, especially my video desk, because if you saw the set of my room, it'll be like the video I made a long time ago that got over like 1,000 hits. Which I was seriously highly expecting just to get, a few hundred views. I scored a few thousand views, which I would still be just as happy if I had like 100 views on that or something like that, or even less, but people will clearly show an interest in that video. Always going to be those people who say, why did you let your room get messy in the first place? I'm only human. I do toss things around and can't be bothered picking it back up again. I do have a relatively patchy fake tan, so bringing it down to just fit my cheek. Bringing it down to my neck is a wise idea. Foundation done. Like I said, I'm going to go for a light coverage. I don't really care if anything shows through still. I've got spots and imperfections and pores and etc. We're all human. And my past is going cold. Okay, so now I'm taking my CoverGirl Spot Concealer. It's technically meant to disguise the blemishes, but I can use it under my under eyes. I noticed that if I use my sponge, it dries out way too quickly. And if I use my paddle brush, it doesn't soak up anything, so I can put it under my eyes. I can't tell if my mum's lecturing someone or if it's just a serious phone call. If she's even on the phone, it is. Okay, I'm just going to use the small size to blend. Sometimes it does an amazing job, other times it's like I can still see and my battery is just running low already. Awesome. Okay, so I'm going to still use my sponge to set under my eyes with some of my Salvia powder, BYS powder. Okay, I'm using a powder brush to set the rest of my face. Okay, so I'm just going to sit here, stare into the void and eat my pasta while I wait for my battery to charge up a bit. Okay, so it won't be long before my battery starts to conk out again, because I only left on for like 2 minutes maybe. I'm getting started with my brows, the same routine as always, same products as always. My XObeauty brow groomer brush, which is E, and my Dip Pollinated chocolates, which I do have a bit of oil sipping in there, so it is nice and pigmented. I did, just before I put the battery back into my camera, I did put on some lip balm, my Lush one. There is a bit of a conspiracy theory that some lip balms have microscopic glass shards in them. So no matter how many times you use a lip balm and your lips feel dried out, even when the lip balm has sunken into your lips, your lips will dry out again. Supposedly, the microscopic glass shards cut at the lips, so of course, like with our skin naturally, we scab over, therefore heal over, and hence the dry lips that we have. It doesn't also help that I'm in winter, so I mean it's relatively warm in my room, hence why I'm wearing a shirt and not looking like a snow bunny. Maybe this brow might a bit square. So if I've made it a bit square, I just angle my brush a little bit and go like this. Just give it the right angle that brows normally have. So I'm just going to time lapse the other side because I'm talking too much and distracting myself and losing concentration on what I'm doing. Okay, so if we're going to clean that up with concealer, that's the best of us. A while ago my sister was saying it makes more sense cleaning up drawn on brows or what it makes sense of, you know, concealing under brows when you have natural brow hairs. Do it if you want, especially if you made a mistake, but if it's just to you know, conceal for the sake of concealing, like what's the point? It makes more sense when you have drawn on brows because you made a mistake that you can make and how obvious they are. That has to be better. Another thing I've been doing for ages now has been taking some more powder and just setting over my brows so that when I do spit throughout the day they don't go anywhere, and to also take off that tacky shine. It does dull out the brows, so if you want to go for a bold brow look, I recommend just setting it over with a dark brown powder. I don't really mind. Okay, and now for me eyes. Okay, so for my eye primer I'm going to be using the Nikki Tutorials Too Faced Shadow Insurance. There's two little globs on my eyelid. Use powder brush again. Same brush or what sponge, doesn't matter, but some more of the same powder just to instantly set over. It's only reasonably fitting if I just already be out because it's not in my drawer. So I need to clean up my beauty desk. Point is I want to use my XObeauty BH Cosmetics palettes. I need to find it first. That search and rescue's over with. I'm going to be using this palette. And my battery's going flat again. Let's see what magic we can make with this. Because there aren't exactly too many typical eyeshadow shades. Just more of neutral tones. That's the brush I was looking for, my Duo Artist brush that I've just had for eons. I'm going to go in with this transition shade here. It's kind of like a mango-y mustardy tone. Okay, so now that I have a bit of a mango on my eyes, I'm going to go start with this shade. Okay, obviously I have no idea what I'm doing. Right, just all over the lid. I mean, these are pigmented shades, but some of them are obviously very shimmery, so therefore they're not as in your face. I'll just see if it makes any difference using my finger. Well, it's pretty typical that it makes a huge difference. Okay, now I'm going to blend a little bit. Okay, so now I'm definitely going to take this shade here and add a V. So it's been a bit of a minute since I've done a halo eye. My sister actually is annoyed with that phrase. So with makeup, I also need to learn not to be so isolated. I need to learn to move my makeup up and out. I'm looking for a fluffy brush. The XObeauty one will do, just to take away fallout. Alright, so now I'm going to take a little bit of this shade here, just to add some more depth. Hiya. Finally winning with the wig.
Yep.
Hallelujah.
Did you end up changing the lighting?
Can I give yourself too much credit?
So.
And now I'm going to take this brown here under my lash line. Most people just, mimic the halo on the bottom lash line, but I like just to be a little bit different. Okay, so just for a bit of a highlight spotlight effect, I'm going to take my finger and this shimmer shade. Really? And that's about it. Okay, so now I'm going to stare into the void again while I wait for my battery to charge. Okay, I managed to find my other battery. It's actually under my bed, or just under it. So now I'm going to take that mango-y shade again, same fluffy brush, and just bring this up and out some more, just to make it look like I have more eyelid space than I actually do. Okay, also the reason why this eye looks a little bit darker, especially in the brow bone, is because I still have the concealer there. This eye doesn't have it. This concealer is like more to match your skin tone, like adjust to your skin tone. Obviously because it's a image covering one. But as soon as I put highlights on over it, it'll be fun again. So now I'm actually going to take some of the same brown shade, my lash line. So I got a little bit of a chocolatey vibe going with my eye. And who doesn't love chocolate? Also, really packing the shadows under your under eye really helps to disguise for crow's feet or creasing. In my case, both. Then I am going to take just a little bit of the same dark shade, the tiniest amount. And with a pencil brush, so taking my pencil brush and of course the shimmer shade, inner corner highlights, and of course typically my brow bone. I probably need to put the white down first. Look like my skin tone again. And then the shimmery shade. So now I'm also going to take just the tiniest amount of that brown here. And just lift it up a bit here. That was a weird accent. Slowly slip it into a Scottish one. Okay, that looks good so far. I like how it looks. So I'm definitely going to do eyeliner, and lately, since I can't be bothered going to grab, since my Essence liner is running dry, and like sometimes I can't be bothered going to get my Jeffree Star Weirdo from my sister's room, I tell who got that for her. Lately I have been taking my eyeliner brush from XObeauty and my ABH Lip Pro Pal, so I've been taking the black and using that as my eyeliner. Since I definitely plan on putting on some false lashes, I want to make sure that the band will be nice and disguised. It won't be obvious, so hence the eyeliner. Plus eyeliners look good with makeup anyway. You can definitely go without eyeliner, you don't have to have it. Also yes, I trained my eye to stay open. I used to be the kind of person who had to close my eye just to get a good line. And this black goes on for forever, but to keep it nice and pigmented, I do dunk back into the pot. So I'm definitely clear on my next Monster High look. Amanita Nightshade. Looks like I finally got the name right and finally remembered it. If you feel you have a few skips and bumps, please get a bit taunt and use your fingernail. There we go. So there is an eyeliner done. I'm just going to quickly get the other side done off camera. So typically I made a bit of a mistake with this with this side, so I just patched it up a little bit and started again with the eyeliner. Now I kind of feel a little bit like Evelina Forsell, which I'm not complaining because she's gorgeous. I figure out what else I should do. What else should I add to this eye look since the cribs in the family? My sister's so polite, she flipped me off. What else should I add to this look? As far as the eyes go. Besides false lashes, because obviously.
Well, it depends on how dramatic you want it to look. Or how neutral.
I'm going for dramatic. Just maybe for something extra. Like you just sparkle somewhere.
Could you use like salmon or gold tone glitter on like the inner corners or something, or underneath the wing?
That's if I have salmon or...
When all else fails, just add glitter.
When in doubt, glitter it out. I tried.
Yes, you did.
What's looking pointy?
The wing. Like thin.
Well, wings usually are pointy, Shan.
Like thin.
It's because of my body eye shape. I have hooded eyes, half hooded eyes and half Jennifer Lawrence.
And why you...
I like it.
That's what credit is due.
Okay. Right, so now I'm going to curl my lashes. What?
I say give credit where credit is due, because it was my idea to add the glitter liner, and then you just be like, okay.
Yes, thank you for the idea. I like how it turned out. It was a good decision to make.
One can say the words, but it makes a difference.
Thank you for the idea, Shan. I really liked how this came out. It was a good decision. Satisfied now. Okay.
Not very hard just to sound sincere the first time.
Just beg for your credit, Shan. You receive it on the whim. Contemplating which ones.
Apparently it doesn't overpower the look, but gives it that.
I'm going to go with the Brave. Okay, lashes and they're on. Oh, it's the shoulder. So I'm going to stick on some mascara. Okay, now we can finally get on with the face. As far as the face goes, I do just mean the bronzer for now. I don't think I want to know. Okay, so I am taking my AC palette from my stylist. I'll also be taking my XObeauty bronzer slash... yeah, bronzer brush, but can also be used for contouring. Taking this good shade here and contouring, obviously. Okay, so now whilst this palette is still out, I am going to take my manicure brush again, the same contour shade. It's a light amount because this stuff goes a long way. Just very lightly contour my nose. Now that I've contoured or it's shaded, I'm going to take some more powder and my sponge, which is still damp, and just taking the sides a bit. Okay, so whilst I'm settling down, I'm going to work on my lip shade. So taking my lip pro palette again and using what it's meant to be used for, I'm going to search and rescue my lip brush that it comes with, because it works amazingly when you work it with the right things. So I'm going to go with a nude brown lip. So I'm going to take a mixture of these two here, starting at the top lip. Okay, now that my lips are looking nice and full, I'm going to take a little bit of a highlight shade in the center. So taking this white. As I've always been saying in videos, the center of my lips sort of misses out a bit with the fullness of everything. Okay, so I'm going to figure out my nose bake. I didn't know I stopped recording, so I just put off my nose bag, and now whether I like it or not, my nose is now going to look very, very flaky. So now we can just quickly bronze before we finally get to the amazing part of the video. Take the shade here, because it's warm enough to be a bronzer tone. Though I am in winter, I still like to warm my skin up. I've also been taking it to my chin lately. Okay, now I look a bit more chocolatey. Now to finally open up its highlighters. Okay, so I'm going to do like a swatch test, even though Shannon said that they don't show up so great on the hair as they do on the skin, but I'm still going to do a swatch test anyway. So we're starting off with some Sephora. We're starting off some of Aurora, I meant. So it comes in this beautiful, similar to her lipsticks actually. You can very much see your reflection. So if you had a brush on handy, obviously you can just open it. Oh, it even comes with an actual mirror. So I'm sorry if I blinded you. It comes with an actual mirror inside of it, but if you just want to shut it and look at yourself while you do your highlight, by all means. So first of all, this is what it looks like up close. So hopefully my camera's picked it up nicely. Okay, so using my ring finger, that's a lot of pigments, and that's just one swipe. So in the back of my hand, it's very faded on the hand, like Shannon did say. So it's officially 3 swipes. That's how it looks. Hopefully you guys can see that. That was Aurora. Now I'm going to crack open Lucent. So this one is Lucent. It's definitely more pink. It shows up quite well on the back of the hand actually. But like Shannon said, they'll swatch so much better when they're actually on the skin. To do Lucent, so I'm going to do Aurora. Because I've already got Lucent in my hand, I'm just going to do Lucent on this side of my face. So finding my XObeauty brush. So I always use a very big blending brush to do my highlight. Taking a Lucent. So if you can see that, it's just one. Okay, so I don't think I was in focus, so I'm just going to switch my light back off again. Okay, so again, this is the natural light that I'm actually working with. Okay, this is back again with my ring light back on. It's absolutely very beautiful. It's very radiant looking. It definitely reminds me of Champagne Truffle, mostly from the Too Faced palette, but clearly a lot less of a stripe and more of a highlight. So that was once again in Lucent. This side is going to be Aurora. So once again, quite natural to start off with. It's officially 3 stripes, or swipes, whatever you want to call it. That's how it looks with the ring light on. And of course without the ring light. So I highly doubt you can see anything at all. So of course I'm just going to use Aurora for the rest of the face now. So like Shannon says, they're definitely very finely melted. They're not meant to look like really Shan. To look like you just threw glitter at your face. You can definitely build it up to your own liking. Okay, that's on the nose, obviously. Alright, now just put Aurora on my top lip. I'm definitely planning how to build up on my lip. Okay, I'm definitely also going to add a little bit on my brow bone. It's also so finely melted. It definitely makes it a lot easier to spread it right around your face. To get it looking not like a stripe or like a smear like it has on the hand, but more like the natural inner glow that we all have, just to enhance it. So this was once again a sign of Aurora. Not even filming. I wish my camera could just beep at me a little bit and say, "You're not filming." When you're looking straight at yourself, it's like you just keep down a half. As soon as you turn your face, it's like, hello. This one was Lucent, which is on this side because it has more pink reflex. This one is Aurora because it's purple and has more purple reflex. I did find in smaller areas it doesn't show up straight away, but with larger areas like the cheekbones, you're in much better luck. So yeah, okay, now let's get this headache maker off my head. So yes, I'm now going to wear this makeup while I edit this video because like I said, I'm not actually going out anywhere. So thank you all so much for watching. I really do hope you enjoyed this video, and I'm sorry that the Get Ready With Me part took so long. But you know, I will leave a timestamp. So thank you all so much for watching. I really do hope you enjoyed this video, and I shall see you all for my future videos. Ciao!